But you shouldn't say, I'll be happy when. I'll be happy when I win a state title. Or I'll be happy when my kids who are athletes accomplish these 3 things. Because they may not, right? If Kyle Snyder could get pinned this year at the World Tournament, then your kid might not win a state title. They might never win a state title. That's the reason after, living my whole life until I was about 35, I'm almost 50 now, I'll be happy when. No, be happy now during the chase. No, I'm not a big life is a journey, not the destination. Well, no, life's about the destination, but there's a lot of destinations. They're called chapters in your life, right? You want to say, right now I'm in youth wrestling, then I will go into high school, then I'll be in a college hopefully. But after college, then I'm going to be, maybe I'm working, maybe I go into the military, maybe I don't even wrestle in college. Then I have a wife or husband, then I have kids, then I have a career, then I'm taking care of my parents. All of these chapters, you have so many chances to be number one, but there's a few times if your book has 10 chapters in it and you only get to be number one once or twice, but you're number 2 or 3 the other times, you're pretty successful, right? So that's the reason I think looking at your life beyond wrestling, and there are some clips on here about people I know who have won NCAA titles, and they say it's only because they worked with a pro and that person had them map out their life after wrestling, pretending they did not accomplish all their goals, and they realized they were still going to have an amazing life, and it took pressure off. They were able to relax. So as a parent, understand that your kids may not accomplish all of their goals. They may not, and you may do everything right, but you want to do everything to guarantee it. You can't guarantee it. If an Olympic champion can get pinned in the finals, and Jake Varner was the Olympic champion, and then he got beat the next Olympic year by a 19 or 20-year-old kid, Kyle Snyder. If an Olympic champion can't even guarantee himself a spot on the team again, you probably can't guarantee your kid a Pee Wee trophy or a high school state title or a college scholarship to the college they went. But if you say, it's like baseball, you kind of go into season expecting them not to win. Because why? Baseball is not an individual sport. There's so many things out of your control, so much luck involved. You just say the hell with it. We're going to play baseball and have fun, and I'm going to get my kids to the position where they're really rocking it, and maybe they can play baseball in college one day. But us as wrestling parents, we don't have that luxury. A gymnastics parent doesn't. So if we're having an elite level athlete who really wants to be an amazing athlete beyond high school even, it's a lot more in your control. A whole lot more. But there's still no guarantees, because remember, there's a lot more in your opponent's control too. So you're kind of like the same baseball parent. The baseball parent says, man, there's so many people have to catch the ball perfectly. So many things have to go right for us to win the state title as a team. I'm just not going to worry about it. It's almost never happens, right? I can win a state title as a baseball team my freshman year. We may suck for 3 years. As a wrestler, if I win the state title as a freshman, I'm probably going to win it the next 3 years or come very close, because I have so much more under my control. But so does your competition. So it's almost as a haphazard, not quite, but almost as haphazard as being on a baseball or football team. So I think is to be, the goal to not be a stressed out parent is to say, number one, my kids may not accomplish all of their goals. Number two, I can do everything I want that I need to do for them, and it still may not happen. I cannot make it happen as a 100% guarantee. I can't do that. I have to understand that and be okay with that. Number three, be happy along the journey. Say, I'm going to be happy in these stands. My son or daughter's at the state tournament this weekend. I'm going to be happy. I hope they win. I'm gonna be happy even if they don't, because I'm not gonna be happy when they win the so-called, trophy or whatever. I'm gonna be happy the whole step of the way, because what's gonna happen is you're going to blink your eyes and your kids are gonna be out of the house, and you're gonna say, sure. And you know what? Some of your kids may win a national title or a high school title, and you're like, good, it worked, right? And then people in the stands who can say, good, it worked. But 99.9% of the people, it didn't, right? Their kids had a great career, but they didn't end up number one. But guess what? They might in college, right? Drake Hotteshelt wrestled for us. He was an NCAA college national champion. He never won Tulsa Nationals or any of those. Any of them. I think he was in 7th grade before he ever placed, and that was in Cliff Keen kickoff, and he never placed at Tulsa until his 8th grade year, right? But yet, he went on to win a college national title. So his parents had to sit there and say, oh, my kid could never win these damn national Pee-wee or youth tournaments. But then he wins a state title in high school, so they're happy again. Then, does he win a national title in high school? Nope. Was winning in the finals his junior year, and he got headlocked, of all things. Oh, now I'm miserable again. But his parents weren't like that, right? They're like, hey, it happens, right? I'm happy that he got second. So I think the best approach to not being a stressed out parent is just to understand that there's nothing you can do to make it all work out perfectly. It's kind of like, I tell the kids this, or parents this, it's kind of like bass fishing. You can fish your whole life and you finally catch an 8 or 10 pound bass, depending on what you're fishing at, right? You hook a few before that and they all got away. But you can't wait to go again. And even when you're catching small bass, you're happy, because you know there's just a matter of time. Now you can do everything within your ability to try to put yourself in a position to catch a 9 pound bass, like fishing where there are 9 pound bass, right? Having the right equipment, whatever. But still, that catching one is going to be very difficult, and landing one. But when you do land one, you remember it your entire life. So when your kids win a youth state title, cherish it. They might not win one in high school, but they might win an NCAA title in college. And they may not even wrestle in college. They may go into the military and then have a great career, and then have kids or whatever, and then you're excited about that chapter. But I think that we try to think that we have control. I have control over building a deck. I'm driving home right now. I'm building a deck. I have control. I can guarantee that deck's going to be freaking awesome. 100% guarantee. Well, athletics don't work like that. So lighten up a little bit. Remove the I will be happy when approach. And have your kids remove that too. And for the kids, the good approach is this. I know that there's no guarantees I'm going to win, and I know that I'm not in control over 100% of the outcome. Ref can make a bad call, right? You're never 100%. But you have to wrestle like you are 100% in control, right? I have to wrestle like I'm 100% in control over winning and losing. I have to. I have to think that I have 100% control. Right? I have to think I have 100% control over my safety. It's raining right now, but I could get struck by lightning. But I don't think about that, right? Lightning can strike in wrestling too, but I don't think about that. I say, I have control over winning this state finals match. I have to think that. But deep down inside, I know that there are things out of my control. And as a parent, there are a lot of things out of your control. Hopefully this helped you. I was never a miserable wrestling parent for my son, but I kind of knew better. So there's some good advice.